hard part. So let's do number one together. Are you ready? So we got Joy, and she's going to buy some dogs, and Landon and Jasmine. But here's what I need you to know. If you look at the very last sentence, it is not about Joy, Landon, and Jasmine. It's about the animals. So here's what we got. We got dogs, cats, and birds. Those are going to be our variables. So sometimes you've got to look ahead and think, oh, is it going to be the people? Like there's one in here about, like number 5, it's got 3 girls, but it's like, they don't matter. What matters is burgers, Cokes, and what was the other thing we get? Apples, right? So you got to kind of watch that. So here's what we're ready to start. We're going to say this, that Joy got 4 dogs, 4 cats, and 1 bird for 24 bucks. Can you please write me an equation for that, right? Now, I'm going to tell you, when you do this, you are making some very specific decisions. 4 dogs, 4 cats, 1 bird. Birds are terrible. They'll peck your eyes out if you're not vigilant. So never let your guard down around a bird because they're horrible, horrible pets. They may not be. I just feel that way because I hate birds. I'll kill you. Okay, here's what I'm going to tell you. Without even meaning to, you have decided that for this entire problem, you will be putting D first. You will be putting C for second, and you will be putting B's next, and then you will equaling it to a number. You decided that if you wrote that equation. Now, could you do it in alphabetical order? Absolutely, you do you. But once you decide, then the gypsy's going to hold you to that. And she's going to say, that is the order that must happen every time. Every time you must have something for dogs, or 0, something for cats, or 0, something for birds, and equals some random number. Every single time. So here we go. Let's do the second one. And you can't really see a 4. It got cut out. So I'm going to tell you, Landon bought 2 dogs and 1 bird, and it equaled the price of 4 cats. So somewhere on your whiteboard desk or anywhere you want, write that equation. Nice and easy. It shouldn't be scary to you, right? It should be that here's our dude Landon, 2 dogs and 1 bird. Watch it. I'm going to do this. 2 dogs, 1 bird, and it equaled 4 cats, right? Now, here's the whole trick to this whole thing. The gypsy is going to say to you, that is not standard form or gypsy form. She's going to say, you got to put it in the right order. So let's do that. And here's what I do. Remember, if it's here, it's in the right place. If it's over here, we're trying to move it to the other side by doing the opposite. So watch what I'm going to say. 2D, that's cool. I'm going to line it up right underneath this guy. 1B, that's cool too, but it does not go here. It goes over here. Are you guys cool with that? And the 4C is not even on the right side. What do I need to do to get it on the right side? I got to subtract it. So it's going to hop over and go right here. Does that make sense? And when I do that, look what's left. 0. Boom. And now the gypsy's happy. Because you just turned it into standard form. That's the trick. I like doing that on the whiteboard, right? So if I have my little setup, it's really, really easy. So let's try the next one that they tell us to do. You ready? So here we go. Nice and easy. Okay. So we've got Jasmine bought 5 dogs, which is the same as 4 cats plus 4 birds, 5 birds, sorry, 5 birds plus 12 bucks. That is totally not the way the gypsy wants it. So what I want you to do right now is move the stuff over to where it belongs and put it in the right slot. Do that now. That's the key to these. If you can do this, these are easy, right? but she's very particular. D is in the right place. Yay. 4 needs to come over. Minus 4C. 5 needs to come over. Minus 5B. 12 is A-OK where he is. And I have now taken it and written it in gypsy format, which your other teachers will call standard form. I put it in standard form. Now we're going to go ahead and get ready to throw this bad boy into our matrix. 4, 4, 1, 2, negative 4, 1, 5, negative 4, negative 5. My thing here, look how nice that is. And that is 24, 0, and 12. And the gypsy gives us an answer that looks like this. What the hell does that mean? How much was a dog? $4. How much was a cat? And birds are so horrible. How much do they charge you for a bird? Nothing. They'll give them away for free because they'll peck your eyes out if you're not watching. Yeah? Does that make sense? Are we okay? Okay. Here's what I'd like you to try tonight. I want you to skip number 4. It turns out the problem works, but it doesn't work because it doesn't make any sense at the end. And then I think number 8 is tricky. I wouldn't mind you trying it. Lots of people ask me questions on 2 and 3, and here's what I want to tell you. It's really straightforward. Like one says, Yanni has twice the amount of pencils as Nolan minus 10 that he gave away. That means Nolan gave away 10 pencils. She needed to say the name. She didn't use her pronouns very correctly. Like her English was bad. So it's going to be like Nolan's minus 10. Does that make sense? Because she just wasn't very careful with that one. Same with number 3. If you looked at it, Dominic worked twice as many hours as Anthony with an extra hour. Anthony got the extra hour, right? So she really should have been clearer. That's what I get for taking someone else's stuff. So you have the rest of the period. You have like almost 25 minutes. You can finish in class. I am here for you. I will help anyone who needs it, especially if you were gone on Friday, right? And the answers are on the back. The answers are on the back. And number 1, like that's supposed to be a 2. It looks like a 5, doesn't it? And it says birds are free because, yeah, that's what I wrote. You can skip number 4, and if you're brave to try number 8, I would be proud of you. Oh, and number 5, my answer, I did the math, but I forgot to put which number goes with which thing. So that was, don't do that. Okay, look, that was the quickest